This this is a Monday, and we will run the gambit of emotions today. There will be sadness, there will be happiness, there will be anger and confusion, all in this update today. So thank you for taking the journey with me. I'm Jeremy, and let's jump right in. Last night, we were saddened to hear of the passing of Miles Goodwin, the singer, guitarist, and primary songwriter for that other great Canadian band, April Wine. He died at the age of 75 years old. Um, he will be missed. He's had a number of health problems over the years. Most notably, he collapsed during the show. At one point, he was suffering from internal bleeding as a result of years of alcohol abuse. Guys, you can't do that and live that long. So you got to take care of yourself. But he has passed away, and that's a sad thing. In fact, just last week, remember when my album of the day I picked was April Wine's Nature of the Beast. They just got a great catalog, a great rock band, underrated in my opinion. They were a great band. So our condolences go out to the family of Miles Goodwin and the April Wine family. Now, from the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life file comes this. We've been talking about Kiss, right? And you've heard me speculate. You know, they had their last two shows on the 2nd and 3rd of December. So what is that? Friday and Saturday, I guess, or Thursday and whatever days that, or the 1st and 2nd. I'm sorry. So I think it was Friday and Saturday night. They had the final two shows. And, there's been speculation about, hey, how will they continue on? Will they, what's going to happen? Is this really the end? I just have to say it. I wish it was the end because I'm sick of the stupid stuff that Kiss is doing. Okay. They will live on as avatars now. Okay. So I don't even know where to start. Okay. This is like, what is this, like Club Penguin for old fat guys in their basement who like Kiss? Is that what is this? Avatars? Are we going to go watch avatars of Kiss? Apparently ABBA did an avatar. ABBA did something that was successful that I'd never heard of until I read this article about Kiss. They're going to copy what ABBA did. Had you heard of ABBA doing thing and it being successful? You know what they should do? They should have avatars of Kiss and ABBA together. It could spin off into all, maybe the Kiss characters could have kids with the ABBA characters. The dumbest thing I've ever heard. And of course, you pay for it. You can go out to the Kiss website and pay to watch these 3D avatars that look like the Money for Nothing video. I mean, they're a little better. It's stupid. Guys, you lost me. Sorry. Maybe it's generational. Maybe the young kids will eat this avatar crap up. I give it a year. And then they start the live tours that go across country with young guys playing Kiss tunes. Avatars. Kiss avatar. All right. From the this is not something you hear about every day file. This is crazy. Did you know this? John Mellencamp, who used to be John Cougar, then John Cougar Mellencamp, but now is John Mellencamp, describes himself as the luckiest person in the world while recalling the dangerous surgery he underwent as an infant. I've never heard of this. Any doctors, is this real? I've never heard of this. The 71-year-old was born with the most serious form of spina bifida. His spine and spinal cord weren't fully formed, a potentially fatal situation that can lead to lifelong problems for those who survive. Quote, I had my head cut off when I was 6 weeks old. There were 3 other kids who had the same operation that day. The other kids died and I lived. One girl made it for a while, and I used to see her at basketball games. She was paralyzed from the neck down. She died when she was about, 13, end quote. So as a 6-week-old, they chopped off his head and did something and then reattached it. Have you heard of that? I didn't know you could do that. Unbelievable. The wonders, and guys, this was 71 years ago. Have you ever heard of this? I'm shocked and frankly stunned. But he says his early health challenges didn't lead to a clean lifestyle. No, he used to fight street fights. He got into fights. He talks about being beat up really bad and beat up so bad he didn't even recognize himself. And he still smokes a pack a day. I don't think he drinks as much as he used to, but he does. He does still smoke. Well, let me say this. After he got beat up so bad, he said, I looked in the mirror and I said, John, the drugs and alcohol are not working out for you. I never had a drink or smoked pot or did any drugs after that. So from the age of 21 on, actually, he didn't drink. My bad. But he still smokes a pack a day. 71 years old. I've always liked Mellencamp. I like him. And I had no idea about this procedure he had when he was a baby. I didn't know that existed. Did you? From the this will make for an awkward try that again. From the this will make an awkward Thanksgiving file, Roger Waters' son Harry reveals he was fired from his father's touring band after playing keyboards with the group for 14 years. Harry, who was fired in 2016 ahead of the Us and Them tour, Us Plus Them tour, now plans to continue playing his father's music as part of Brit Floyd, a Pink Floyd tribute act, which occasionally recruits great musicians or guest musicians from the band's studio and road lineups. Brit Floyd, awesome. You ever get a chance to see Brit Floyd? Go check him out. Well, Roger's son, Harry, is now going to be in Brit Floyd. Harry says, quote, I was fired. It was pretty miserable, he explains. I think he just wanted a change of blood, something new, something fresh. I'm not sure of his exact reasoning, but everyone except 2 people got fired. But the other guys that got the sack weren't his son. So it was doubly hurtful for me. It's an awkward position, though. I mean, I'm not defending Roger, but sometimes you got to change things up. You got to change. I got fired. My brother fired me once. It's a long story. I deserved it. That's for another time. I've gotten past it, right? I've moved on. I'm all right. I don't even have an album. I don't have an album to talk about. I don't, I was sad about Miles Goodwin. I was confused and kind of angry about the whole Kiss thing. I don't know what I'm thinking today. I don't know what I'm thinking. You know what I need to pull myself through? I need some good classic rock. You know what I'm going to do as soon as we're done? I'm going to go listen to Judas Priest Screaming for Vengeance. I'm going to go listen to that album. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in today. I appreciate all your support. Hope you have a great rest of the day, and we'll see you tomorrow right here on the Classic Guitar Rock Daily Update. Live long and prosper.